Nas, but they're pretty much everything too, but they're more known for their rapping ability.
Okay.
MC is more of a guy, he thinks about his community and stuff like that, like as far as what he's saying, he's conscious of certain things.
Okay.
Like a KRS-One, like a Chuck D.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And an artist is one that just can do whatever, just sing.
Right.
Just as long as the song comes out, the music is good.
Right.
They don't even necessarily have to write what they're saying, type thing, you know.
I like it. I got a little lesson now.
And I can honestly say I'm one of the few. I possess all three attributes. I have all three.
What's your favorite to do?
Rapping, as always. That's what got me here. That's what got me in the door.
Yeah.
The rapping. Yeah. That's first and foremost.
And then being at the acting. So
yeah, that wasn't even in the cards. I'm still shocked that I actually still do that. Like, because it was never in the plans for me, and I almost didn't do it. Shout out to D Witt for giving me a shot. I was told about it through a mutual friend. She was in the show at the time. Shout out to Kim Seabrook from the Bronx. Yeah, and she told me they were looking for a male rapper.
Okay.
So I'm thinking I'm just gonna go in and rap.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, yeah, I can do that. That's easy.
Yeah.
So then I audition. I do a good audition. I sing one of the songs from the play.
Mm-hmm.
The director hits me up. Was like, "You did a great job. You did it exactly the way I asked you to do it. So I just want to let you know something." So then now he hits me with the real shit. I go in. He's like, "Oh, you're not just gonna be rapping. You're gonna be doing a little choreography. You're gonna be doing some singing. This is like a little acting." So when he said that, I was about to bounce. I'm like, wait, we ain't talking about that shit.
Yeah.
But I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? I need to break out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Let me see what's up. Like, and I just did it. I stuck to it, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
So now this show is an important part of my career now. You know what I'm saying? It's an important part of everything I do.
And memorizing lines and all
that was the easy part.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna be in some sort of a something.
Okay, that's what's up. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I don't really put it out there too much.
Yeah.
Because I feel nerved out about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like memorizing the lines.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it feels mad annoying.
Mm-hmm. You gotta kind of shut everybody out. Do you have a lot?
Totally. No. I'm playing a therapist.
Okay, so you got like a scene.
I have a scene. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I came into this show with a lot. A lot. Like to be new.
Yeah.
He gave me a lot, and I have even more now. But when I first coming in, I'm like, damn, I had like about 5-6 scenes.
So yeah. That's a lot.
I'm like, all right, so I had to
buckle down.
Yeah.
So did you put your music on hold to focus on this?
I had to.
Yeah.
This is something brand new.
Yeah.
It was too much that was demanded from me for the show. I had too much of a responsibility. I basically cut everybody off.
Right.
They were like wondering what the hell I was, whether I was alive or not, because I wasn't answering the phone. I had to get that down. And the show was like 3 weeks from when I joined. So every day I was just on it. Boot camp by myself, boot camp.
Discipline.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be the one. You're gonna say, "Oh, that new dude, they ain't gonna be singling me out." I'm not gonna be the one. So that's my motivation there. I'm like, look, I'm coming into a great show. I'm not gonna be the one like they're gonna be talking crazy about. So that's all the motivation I needed to get where I needed to be.
I admire that. See, I love people like you because I'm always struggling with the discipline.
Mm-hmm.
And I love to be around people that are like that because it always falls off on you. You know, you're like.
I put a lot of pressure on myself.
Yeah.
But it's not really pressure, but yeah.
Right. When's your birthday?
The 9th, October.
You're a
Libra.
Oh, Libra.
Yeah.
Libras are crazy disciplined.
Yeah.
Right? All Libras. Oh man. Very cool. I like it. So tell me, we're moving further away from quarantine, but how is that for you?
I'm one of the lucky ones, man. Like I feel bad. I know a lot of people went through it, A lot of people lost their jobs. They lost a lot of loved ones in this, including me. But as far as the financial, I've been all right. Yeah. I'm lucky though. Like,
mentally, how did you deal with that?
I didn't give it any energy mentally. I don't give any negative thing any other energy that it doesn't need to have. Yeah. Because you can make things worse like that. Like,
so you worked straight through?
I've never been off of work. Yeah. I've been working the whole time plus, and that's when I started the label and everything.
Really?
Like
that's
right, like a few months when everything started getting crazy. I'm like, this is something I always wanted to do. But once that whole pandemic started, I'm like, you know what? Tomorrow's not promised. I'm still here. Let me do it while I'm still here.
Amen.
So
yes,
and I just got it popping on that.
Yeah,
ASAP.
Yeah, I hear that. So in this journey that I've embarked on with this podcast, so many people that I'm speaking to have started all of these new things in quarantine, coming out of quarantine, and it makes you think about what we went through. Was it really a bad thing? Maybe
it's some good that came out of it.
Totally.
Because you had to focus on yourself a lot,
right.
You didn't have all this stuff that we have to occupy us from what we need to really be thinking about.
Yeah.
No
doubt.
Took the movies away, they took outside away, period.
Everything.
So if you're not a multifaceted human being, there's a lot of people went crazy. Yeah. There's a lot of people that got divorced because now there's no break where we gotta go separate. You go to your job, I go to mine. Right. Both of your asses in the house. Now you realize you can't stand that person. Like, what am I doing here? Like, what are we doing together? Like, I gotta go. This is crazy.
So are you married?
No, I have a girlfriend, but it wasn't like that with us. Yeah. But I'm just saying.
Did it bring you closer? Like, how was it for your relationship?
It's the same. We Gucci, and it didn't affect us.
I love it. Good stuff.
But as far as the relationship, but it affected her job a little bit. But I was good, so.
Yeah. So, speaking of relationships, what do you think about relationships today in this day and age with how people operate with social media and all that stuff?
First of all, people just meeting on social media, that's crazy to me. Like, human beings need to be in contact with each other, like face to face, need to spend real time with each other.
So that old school, because I feel the same way. Yeah. I mean, like the dating apps and stuff like that. I'm like, who does this? I'm like, I want to meet the old school way in a bar, in a club, like, you vibe off of each other.
I don't identify with that. Yeah, we met on Tinder. I was like, what?
Who does swipe left? It's like, who does this?
Crazy.
Right?
And they be like, however you find love, you find love.
Absolutely.
I'm not, but it's just crazy to me. I would never think that. Like, for me, if I was single, I would never go that way. Like, not me. I'm not swiping no damn.
No.
I'm not swiping.
Me neither. Actually, I'm lying. I did do it. I'm not even, and I was like, what? Like, this is how people really meet? Because I didn't see anybody that I was like interested in. Because to me, again, it's how you gotta feel that energy.
If I would do that, I wouldn't do it on some serious shit.
Yeah.
I couldn't take that seriously. Yeah. You don't even know if that's the real person in that picture.
Catfish all day, right?
On another level, it could be like a serial killer on that shit.
Right.
Like, forget the catfish. Like, it could be a whole person with a dungeon waiting for your ass, like into some other shit. Like, people got too much trust out here too. You want to love that bad? You willing to risk your life for it?
No.
I'm good on all that.
No.
And they got a Christian one.
What does that mean? A psycho can't be Christian? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Everybody's crazy. So, did you have a mentor? Do you have a mentor? Who do you go to when you need to, like, recenter? Or what do you do?
I'm pretty much a self-efficient person.
Yeah.
Because with my experience, people aren't too trustworthy. Some people just are there just to know what you're doing type shit. Like it could be like a double agent. There's a lot of people that are around you that they claim they love you, but they're trying to learn you, where your weakness and your strengths and stuff like that. I had to find that out the hard way. Like a lot of people on my team was like ops, like straight ops the whole time and stuff like that. So I learned to just take care of shit on my own.
So how do you find people to keep on your team that you can trust? Like, is it the guy that you grew up with? How do you?
Well, I'm blessed to have good instincts.
Yeah.
So
street smarts.
So yeah, I pay attention to anybody I'm around. That's at work.
Yeah.
Wherever. If I'm around anybody for a certain period of time, they don't know I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I don't make it obvious, but that's just how I am. So if I'm gonna be around you, I gotta know what you're capable of, what you might do in certain situations and all that. So, so when I'm working with somebody, like as far as being on my team, they go through a probation period with me. Like I'm checking them out, see what they do, like see how they move.
So what are you looking for? Like, is there one thing?
It's not one thing. I just look for everything. I look how you are, like how you conduct yourself in business, how you talk to people, how people respond to you, how you respond to others, how you treat people. Like if you two-faced or not. Like if I'm outside the room, if I see you talking crazy to somebody, talking crazy about somebody, I just see you hugged up with, like you love that dude, like talking about him like a dog. Like there's a lot of that. I'm watching all of it. It's so second nature to them. They don't realize they putting themselves in a hole. Right. Like, so I look for all of that. Yeah.
What's the worst experience you've had with somebody? Like that somebody really like fucked you bad? Like doing what you're doing with the music?
Yeah, it wasn't really if I got fucked over bad, but in my younger years, like when I was a part of other crews, I was usually like when we had put music together with all the different artists in the crew and shop it for people to listen to, like record execs and shit like that. I would always be one of the guys that got the most love back because I was always one of the most felt in all the groups. I was just always that. Yeah. And certain people didn't like that. It's all love when everybody's on the same level, but when one gets an opportunity, that's when you can see who's who right there. You could be brothers, whatever, blood, whatever. One person get an opportunity, the other one doesn't. How that other person that didn't get that opportunity, if he can't congratulate you and just
be authentic.
Yeah. Now he's like, why he get it instead of me? Yeah. What the fuck? What? Now you were out to him. Now you wanted to dudes you gotta watch. He wanted to dudes you gotta watch out for. So it's stuff like that. But I never put myself in a position to get fucked over like crazy by nobody. But little shit like that, I take into consideration. I'm like, all right. So if certain shit happen, I already see you can't come with me. Yeah. So when I'm up here, now I gotta leave you. Because you're gonna be in the group, being a cancer. When I'm trying to elevate, you're gonna be the one crying, like trying to sabotage shit on the low. So and then they always want to say we're the ones that changed. I'm like, yo.
No, you just decided I don't want your bullshit in my fucking space.
That's it.
That's it.
You can't come with me. You can't sit with me, yo. You're not built like I thought you was.
Right. People don't like that. They don't like that truth about themselves.
And that's why you see me coming here with one dude. This is authentic dude, my boy Showtime. Yeah. It's a reason why he here. Showtime. It's a fact. That's a reason why we work together. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's an authentic dude. We both look out for each other the same way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You need that, no doubt. So, have you ever had a threesome with your girlfriend?
Man, you just went to a whole other thing. Wow. No, I don't rock with threesomes like that. No.
Why not?
It's just me and the girl.
I like that. Have you ever had a threesome?
No.
No. Why not?
It's not my thing. She wanted to hear some spicy shit. Damn. She went from that to that.
Are you looking at me like that?
Wow, Showtime just
We came
sat
out
up like, wait, what?
So you are in a good position in your life. You're acting, you're music, and you have all these beautiful things.
Oh yeah, wait, you just brought up something with the acting. I'm in movies coming up. Street Line. Shout out to Vera Edwards.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Shout out to Showtime. Yeah. He made that connect happen. So yeah.
Good stuff. So what would be your message to today's youth? People, young guys are looking up to you, and what do you have to say to them? Because I feel that it's important for us to give back and put a positive message out there. So like a young guy.
Well, for the ones that listen, because a lot of them don't want to listen to us because we're old to them. We don't know what the hell is going on. So I'm not talking to you, but the people that are looking for it.
Yeah.
Sit down, try to figure out what you're great at.
Right.
That's not illegal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got something they're great at.
Right.
Figure that out, and then make that your career. Because it might be cool to be in the streets doing a whole bunch of dumb shit when you little, but at some point, you ain't gonna want to do that no more. You're gonna be our age. You're gonna be looking for a job, and all that hell you raised when you was a kid, it's gonna stop you from getting a job, and then you're gonna be crying about nobody gonna hire me. I won't hire you either. Like, it's you can't be serious. You gotta look at it from the boss's point of view. This dude used to run up in people's houses. He told me he want a job with me. Nah, we good. Think about your future. Think about the long run.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, because I think that they look at the quick money.
They're just looking at for now. Everything is for now. For now. Right. They got all the time in the world. When you're young, I used to think like that. Yeah. But it's really life is short. Yeah. Like the saying goes, it's very short. You'll look up one day, 10 years go by. Especially if you make the wrong decisions, it's crazy.
No doubt. Do you take on interns or anything like that?
No, I don't have any time for anything but myself right now. So I have a lot of artists that come up to me, they want to sign to my label and stuff like that. I keep it all the way 100 with them. Yeah. Because I'm not in a position to do none of that because I'm active as an artist myself. Yeah. I don't want to be the guy signing people and just having them sitting there. If I can't do anything for them at the time, there's no reason for me to sign them. Because when I sign an artist, I'm going to do exactly what I'm doing for myself, plus more for the artist that's signed to me. Right. You're not just going to be one of those guys, I'm signed to Explosive Records. You just want that badge of honor. Because a lot of artists these days, I don't know why, they want everybody to know they're signed. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of artists that have deals, they'll never see the light of day. Ever. Yeah.
So would you ever sign with a big label? Or
if they're serious about doing fair business, yeah, I would do it. But I'm extremely smart with this shit. Like, I was in college for music industry because it was my major. So I'm not saying I know everything. I still can learn things, but I know a lot more than the average rap artist knows. So they can't come with me with the okie doke. So I'm probably not gonna be attractive to them. They're like, oh, he knows too much. They like the dumb people that are not gonna ask questions. You know what I'm saying? They want to jerk you. They want you to be in debt and shit like that. So they throw the little lump sum money at you. The little lump sum, which is a loan, like a bank. So you got to pay that back. Know that. It's not friendship out here. They give you that money, they want it back. So if they signing you, they're going to give you that money and they'll sign you for like 10 albums or something crazy. So if they don't make their money back, you're going to be there forever with them.
That's so fucked up.
They sign it though. These people sign it. Everybody know the industry fucked up. It ain't nothing new. They still signing it. People are still signing it.
And especially today with social media and all these platforms, like you can do everything on your own.
Basically.
Right? I mean, you could be your own PR person, this, that, just pumping it out there.
Some things you're gonna need a professional to do. Like you can't do everything yourself. But you gotta weed out who's real and who's just scamming you though.
Yeah.
You gotta do your homework on certain things, like with the PR work.
Right.
And the promotion on the platforms and stuff like that. Some of it is organic. It's a bit pricey though. It's not cheap.
Right.
But just figure out what your budget is and work from there. But the work is harder doing it on your own. But I like it though because I don't have a boss. I don't have a daddy in this shit.
Yeah.
I have a father in real life, but not in music. Trust me. So that's the best thing out of this whole thing. I don't answer to nobody when it comes to my music. I could do any kind of song I want.
Your friends.
Answer to no one. If I had to answer to somebody, if someone had to dictate my moves to me, it would turn me off to the whole music. I wouldn't even be doing this shit anymore.
Yeah. Because you're a true creative.
Yeah.
You really love what you do. You love making the music.
Yeah, and I can. I don't need. You hear my music.
Yeah, it's great.
And thank you. And it's from I do that.
Yeah, yeah.
The only thing I don't do is if I have an artist that I collab with, they write their own parts.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm the one that puts all my music together. I buy my own beats. I get my contracts for my own beats, exclusive rights, all of that. All my paperwork is in order.
Yeah.
And I go to the studio, pay for my own studio time, pay for my own engineer. Mm-hmm. I put my music together myself. And I put it out myself on my own label.
You can do that.
Exactly. If I was always trying to get in teams with people that I've been doing all my own work, but people want to come in and try to boss me around. I'm like, how the fuck you gonna be my boss and I'm paying for everything? That don't sound right to me. You ain't put a dime in, but I gotta run shit by you, and you want ownership of my shit, and you didn't create a note in here?
Yeah.
Like, come on, not doing that. There's a lot of shady people out there.
Absolutely.
They want ownership of shit they did not create at all.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, I don't like that. I'm with you.
And it's still going on, but people agree to it because
I feel
they get that money.
Yeah.
They get the fame.
Yeah.
People know who they are, but they don't own that shit.
I feel like the music industry is just saturated with so much music.
Well, they have an agenda. They do.
Yeah.
They push what they want to push, you know.
Yeah. I like it. Where's the craziest place you've had sex?
This one here. I ain't on it like that. Look, I ain't on it like that. I ain't be doing all that. I don't be on it like that.
I think
You go from the music industry to that again. That's the second time you did that.
I told you. I warned you.
You did. But I didn't understand.
I
didn't understand what you meant till the first question.
Who was your favorite artist growing up? Who did you, who
My all-time favorite artist is Nas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, it's changed so much. It's like when we were younger, we appreciated rappers like that.
Yeah.
Now, if a Nas type rapper raps now, he's old to people. Like they want that same, it's like that familiar sound in music. Yeah. You ain't doing that at some point, it's sad. You can't be, you gotta be a certain level of nice now on the mic. You can't be super lyrical anymore. You can't have a message and stuff like that and expect to be out there in the forefront. It's sad.
Yeah, so what do you think about the music today? These artists and, I mean,
at first I was rebellious because I'm a 90s dude, so I was like, fuck all these little young dudes, this is dumbass music. At first I was like that. But I'm always gonna be a student of the game. I'm as long as I'm still in it, you have to be, because everything has changed all the time. So I'm always learning, even with these guys. I'm rapping on those type of beats now, but I still make it my own. I'm not gonna completely sound like somebody else. I would never do that. I can use those type of beats and make it my own. That's what I've done. So I learned their way a little bit. Yeah. Incorporate it into my own repertoire, but I'm a little I'm more acceptive of it now. It took me a while though.
Who do you like today?
I like the baby, Lil Baby, Lil TJ, all these little
littles, right?
Who else? There's a few, especially Kendrick. That's my dude.
What about I don't even know what they call themselves, but these twins.
Oh, those new dudes! I just saw them getting yelled at.
Island Boys.
The Island Boys, right? What do you think?
No, not doing that.
And what do you think about? What do you think about these new artists with their new looks?
Hey man, I don't. The drugs is real out here. I don't know, man. Like I said, yo, rappers used to just smoke marijuana and drink a little bit.
Yeah.
These new dudes is doing drugs, like real codeine and all this other shit, and it's like crazy because they have a voice and they have followers, so they think it's cool. They're gonna do it too. So we got this opioid crisis now. Like people are dying way before their time doing these drugs, like the lean and all of that shit.
All right, I'm gonna get a little bit political right now, and if you don't want to discuss it, we can move on. But speaking on drugs, this facility, this site that's opened up in the city that you can go shoot up and do drugs, de Blasio opens it. Did you hear about that?
I'm not surprised, but I've never heard of it, but I'm not shocked though.
It's like
it's the end of days, man. They're just not hiding shit anymore. That's all.
So it's a controlled
Some of us knew this, like we know what's up. Like some people are more in tune about where society's going. But I feel like it's gonna be crazy these next few years. It's just slowly it's just not hiding anything. Like certain things they used to hide, they're not hiding anymore. They're showing you what are you gonna do about it. That's basically what they're saying. Look, who are you gonna tell? Who's higher than us? We're gonna do what the fuck we wanna do. With the police shit, like police on camera. Guilty on camera, still getting off.
Yeah. I try to stay away from all the politics because.
Yeah.
I try to stay just neutral.
You asked me a question, I told you. I don't fuck with the politics either, but I know what's up though. It is what it is.
Yeah, agreed. I just feel that this government, it's not for the people.
No.
And I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, let's just leave it there.
I love everybody.
Shut all this shit
Do
down.
good. I'm just like, do good and be good. Namaste. Right? That's it. That's
the black cars outside. What you saying earlier?
What's your best memory as a kid?
Best memory as a kid?
Yeah.
Probably when I was around 5 when I first found out I was gonna be an older brother.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a younger brother.
Yeah. Is he the favorite sibling?
No.
You are.
Always. It's all about me. Nah.
Don't let him hear that.
It's certain people, it depends on who you ask, I guess. But we've been both the same. We like treated. Yeah. There was no favoritism. So I just got a little tougher treatment being older. And I basically raised him because my mother worked a lot, my father worked a lot. So, yeah.
Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have a son.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like we didn't even touch on that. What does he think about what you do?
He loves it. He grew up with me doing it. So it's just, that's all he knows. Me playing ball and me rapping.
What does he do?
He's in his last semester of college.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be graduating end of this month.
That's great. What is he gonna do?
He took up writing.
Okay.
So he's gonna he had a professor tell him once he graduates he's gonna help him get his work published. So
congratulations.
What I'm in the process of doing taking one of his stories and trying to put him in a rap song, but he hasn't given it to me yet. But yeah.
I love it.
So yeah, that's what he's doing right now.
What's the hardest thing you've had to overcome in your life? Biggest challenge?
Oh well, younger, my father was battling addiction and stuff like that, so it took him away. He's my role model. He was my first hero. You know, dads are like, especially where I'm from. There's not too many people that had their father in the household. So my father was a father figure to a lot of other kids around too, because he coached basketball teams and stuff like that. A lot of kids, they didn't have fathers. They won championships with my father and stuff like that. So it was tough for me to be the man of the house so early, stuff like that.
Right.
But I was always a strong person, so I wasn't the type never to make excuses.
Mm-hmm.
Anything I've ever been in, I just figured a way out of it, and I just rose and became a stronger, better person at the end when it came down to it.
So that was difficult for you to see your dad go through that.
Yeah, and then on top of that, with in prison too. So it was two things. Yeah.
Oh wow. And today he's good.
No, he's out. Yeah, it's like 30 years clean.
Yeah, God bless.
Yeah, had his own business, everything.
And how did he get through that? He did it on his own, like, or did he?
Once he went away, yeah.
He had to straighten out.
Yeah.
Damn, you've been through a little something.
A little bit, but I don't really like talking about it. I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me. I'm here. You know, everybody got a story. Yeah. Everybody been through shit, you know?
But that's it. So that's the whole purpose of me doing what I'm doing is connecting with somebody like you and you, where you stand today, coming from what you came from, and look at what you've been through.
Yeah, a lot of people, when I was coming up, they thought everything was all gravy because I had a mother and father in the household. Yeah. Because a lot of people didn't have that. But that just doesn't mean everything is all good because you have a mother and father in the household. Right. People go through shit all the time, regardless. Just because they're not talking about it and they're not putting their business out on blast, that don't mean anything.
Right. No, I love it. Well, I appreciate you sharing that because, like I said, that's important. It's an important part of who you are and what shaped you and got you to where you are today. So somebody's going to watch us and be like, look at how he is. Look at him. He's successful. He's doing this, da, da, da. And this is where he came from. So, my guy. I love it. So love or money?
Love.
Yeah.
That's too easy. Love. I've never been motivated by money like that.
Yeah.
Of course, it's important to have, but I'm not gonna do anything dishonest to get it though. Like something that is gonna haunt me forever, just to make a few dollars. Yeah. No.
So back to your relationship, how do you navigate being in a committed relationship and being an artist? Because I'm sure you have females throwing themselves at you all day, and with social media.
It's all about, end of the day, how you handle yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a grown ass man. And in order for it to work, that woman has to know, and not just me, I'm just saying, because there's a lot of women that get with guys, vice versa too.
Yeah.
It's all good in the beginning.
Right.
But once they're in that relationship, they want to act like they don't know what you do and have an attitude every time you got to go somewhere and shit like that. And they want to wonder why they can't come and all that shit, why they want to come and be there. Like, you knew this is what I was doing, but when we first met, what is the problem now? Like, I'm not doing anything. Like, this is all business. This is what I got to do. I'm a fucking public figure. I got to be out here. I got to be networking. I got to strengthen my brand out here. I can't do that sitting next to you watching Netflix and shit all the time.
Yeah, so do you bring her with you? Like,
well, she wants to come, but she has her own life too. She's about to be in the medical field. She just graduated from college. Doing that. Yeah, she ain't following me. She comes to my shows when she but it's not her thing. So she's invited whenever she wants, but she uses her own she's like, nah, I'm chilling. Go out. I'm gonna stay in the crib, watch TV. I'll see you when you get back.
Yeah.
But I'm lucky like that. A lot of people don't have that luxury. A lot of people doing what we do, they coming home to an argument ASAP right now. They out here.
But I think it's because you make it, it's like if you want to come, you're more than welcome. If you don't, I'm not,
yeah, but some people just they just love problems. There's just some toxic people out there.
Yeah.
They're gonna find something to have a problem with you in relationships. Those relationships are crazy to me. Like, it's like they're not happy unless they're unhappy, if that makes sense. It's like
that's their
that
life.
Shit is crazy.
Yeah, because
they gotta find something to nitpick. If they can't find something, they're gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
They have to fuck with you. Some people
like that.
They have to.
Can't deal with that. Oh God, people are so much more dramatic than they need to be. So do you have a religion? Where do you stand on that?
Well, I came in as a Lutheran.
Okay.
I'm baptized as a Lutheran, but I'm not. But I had nothing. I was a kid, so my parents were like, "You get baptized," and that's what it was. I got baptized late in life. We found the church late in life, like 10 years old, and I went to Catholic school for about 7 years of my life, so I do know the Bible and stuff like that. Religion was an actual subject on our report card.
Yeah.
So you could fail it and shit. Like, you had to go to summer school if you failed that class type shit. So yeah.
Yeah.
And plus with that, my grandmother, rest in peace, Grandma Grace, used to talk about the Bible and stuff. I used to hang with her a lot when I was younger. I used to stay with her. So yeah. But as far as personally, religion.
Do you believe in?
I believe in God for real. Yes, my faith in God is dead seriously real, and that's the only way that I'm here being blessed right now. Because He knows my heart. So I'm here, continue to be blessed. I'm winning. As far as that religion thing, that's a different. I respect everybody's religion, as long as that makes them a better person. Respect. But what I don't like is with certain religions. Bash other religions, be like, no, this is the truth, and then I don't like that. Like, leave people to their own devices.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that. I respect all the religions.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. I feel the same way. Whatever floats your boat, makes you happy. Just be a good person at the end of the day.
Be good to people, exactly.
Yeah, I like it.
There's a lot of people part of religions that are just terrible humans. As soon as they get out of church, like, as soon as you get out, and they're like, what was you in church for?
Guy, listen to me, right? I'm Italian, right? With our families, everybody goes to church. All the little Italian ladies, they're all sitting in the pew, right? As soon as they come out of church, oh, fuck that bitch. She was sleeping with this one's husband.
And the congregation. I've witnessed that in my church.
And you sit there and you're like,
a little kid. I'm like, wait, you was just hugging that lady. I'll see you next week, sister. All of that.
Terrible. These terrible people. Yeah, I don't know.
The thing that killed me the most in church, the collection plate, right? This is the funniest shit ever. I used to see this. I was a little kid, but I still thought it was weird.
Yeah, tell me.
My whole thing is, when you put money in a collection plate, you shouldn't be asking for change out that motherfucker. That's me.
Right.
I seen bills, people writing their name like, I want this much back from this bill. I'm like, what? Like markers on the bills. I'm like, damn, this shit crazy.
I know.
Nuts.
Whole crazy stuff.
That I was always I always question stuff, like.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is there markers on it? Because I used to stay after church.
Yeah.
My mother was very active in it. She was part of the choir and stuff like that. And one of the people that's in the choir is like part of the treasury and stuff. It was a short congregation, small. So it just saw things. It was just weird.
I love it.
And then you got the other churches that got more than one collection.
Yeah, just collecting.
You got to bring your wallet.
Well, I'm about to make my house a church, so I don't have to pay taxes, because that's a new thing too, right?
Oh, really?
Oh, you didn't know that churches don't pay taxes? Yeah, so I'm going to be the Church of Big Al.
For real?
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're not gonna do that because you said it out loud. You can't do that.
I can't do it now, right?
You straight up can't
Damn.
do that. Nope.
I just fucked myself.
That's 100% not happening.
We're gonna come worship Big Al.
You're gonna see those men in black in the back pew. As soon as the service is over, can you speak to you for a second? Step in this black Jeep, this black truck right quick. I'll talk to you.
See ya.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, well, we're gonna wrap this up.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to say? You want to add?
Anybody you want to follow me? I got the website up, explosiverecordsllc.com. That's explosive without the E in the front. All of my stuff is up there. My Instagram, everything is on that page. 914 Struck, everything on all platforms. 914 Struck, STRUCK. Got the music out. Look for me on my shows.
Yeah.
Look for me on that big screen song. I'm out here. I'm doing it all.
Awesome. Thank you. A million thanks again for joining me.
Thanks again for having me. I had a great time.
I did too. We got to
do a few curveballs in there, but yeah, I'll be ready for you next time. I see how you get down. All right.
All right, guys. Your girl Laura Cons. We're out. You can find me on IG at Official Cons. Peace.
I'm fucking ways to get me cause I'm litty. Bitches dig me, they hella pretty cause I'm litty. They throw the kitty like a frisbee cause I'm litty. They say my name around the city cause I'm litty. I'm starting ways to get me cause I'm litty. Bitches dig me, they hella pretty cause I'm litty. They throw the kitty like a frisbee cause I'm litty.
You like it?
Yeah.
Good. Good conversation. Good at that.
Can't sell nowadays, I'm much less a man.